在以前的节目中呢，我们向您介绍了在欧洲盛行多年的微循环健康理疗仪。在这一期的节目中呢，我们向您介绍一下为什么这个健康理疗仪有如此卓越的保健作用。我们今天为您请来的嘉宾呢，还是健康教育专家Chewan Monik. Chewan, welcome to our program.
Thank you, David.
Now, in the last episode, we talked about Bemer. This is not the German car, but it's a wonderful yoga mat, and it helps improve the microcirculation within the human body. And this has to do with, my understanding is Earth's magnetic field. Is that correct? Why is that important?
It's really important because ideally we should all be moving enough. We should be walking in the Earth's magnetic field 27 miles a day. And when we are just sitting on the Earth's magnetic field, sitting in our couch, our cells don't get stimulated enough. And that's why something like the Bemer, it creates a field that even if we are just lying down, watching TV, reading a book, we can get that magnetic field charging every cell of our body.
So you're saying one of the problems with our modern day life is we don't move around a lot. And just living on Earth is not enough to get all the magnetic field energy charged necessary. You're saying we need to move 27 miles a day?
That's right. Our bodies were designed to be hunters and gatherers, moving barefoot and not wearing even rubber-soled shoes, just walking barefoot on the Earth's magnetic field.
Well, the reality is if we all have to run 27 miles a day, then we're all going to end up getting knee surgeries or hip replacement. So I understand that in today's life, we sit a lot. We spend a lot of time sitting. We sit at a desk at work for 8 hours and sit in the car, stuck in the traffic for an hour, and then we go home and eat dinner, sit around a table, and then we sit on the couch watching TV, watching our program, for example, for hours. We spend a lot of time. So you're saying we actually need that many hours of movement.
That's right.
To remain a health function of our body.
That's right. We need that much time in a day.
So how is this field generated from the Bemer, the artificial emulated magnetic field? How does it compare to Earth's magnetic field?
So the Earth has a geomagnetic field, and it is around 50 microtesla on the Earth and 70 microtesla on the poles, and it has changes in intensity during the day and night, and the Bemer frequencies are really similar to that. Bemer field is below what the Earth produces, so it goes from 3.5 to 35 microtesla. So if it's safe for somebody to walk on Earth, they can use the Bemer. Even if they have a pacemaker in their body or metal implants, if it's a newborn baby, they can all use the Bemer.
Now, we are surrounded by electromagnetic field from power lines, electronic devices, computers, and all the time, cell phone, for example. You're saying this Bemer, the electromagnetic field coming from Bemer, has no side effects?
Yes, because the electronics that we are surrounded with, they are all based on AC or alternating current, which completely pulls the energy from our body and we get tired. But Bemer has got DC current. It's got a rectifier that what you're getting is direct current, which is what the Earth is producing, and every single cell in our body needs the direct current.
Now, can you show us some study done on that at cellular level to actually see the difference before and after?
Oh yes, so here's a slide we can see, and you can see that before a Bemer session, the blood cells are all clumped together, and this is called a rouleau effect. And within an 8-minute Bemer session, you can see that the cells are all separated. This can be seen with an electron microscope and with dark field microscopy. And this is really important because now the healthy cell can absorb oxygen and transport oxygen, but before it can't do that when it's all stuck together. So this is really helpful for somebody who, for instance, has diabetes or has a wound that's not healing. More oxygen at the cellular level, that means the wounds will regenerate much faster.
Right, or always say that people always say that we're as healthy as the cells we're made of, and if you can see if the cells are that healthy, radiant, glowing, and you can see how it can improve the health. Now, can regular people use it? If they don't have any health concerns, can they use it for leisure purposes?
Oh, absolutely. Because Bemer, I've been using the Bemer personally myself for the last 7 years. And for regular people, it just makes you feel even better, more than you can imagine. You feel more energy. You wake up in the morning energized, feeling good. You feel more alive. So it's really helpful for regular people to start using the Bemer.
Now, just out of curiosity, can athletes use it to enhance their performance?
Absolutely. This is safe. It's in fact endorsed by the Olympic Committee. A lot of the Olympic athletes are using the Bemer because Bemer helps to speed up their cell regeneration and recovery after a sports event. And before an event, if they do a Bemer session, their muscles get warmed up so they don't get injured. And even for supposing somebody does an hour of physical therapy, at most you can only increase blood flow by 7 to 8% in that area. But if an athlete were to lie on the Bemer, they would be able to increase circulation by 29% within 8 minutes. So their injuries will heal much faster with
wow,
Bemer.
I'm falling in love with this device. And you can do all this, you can get 4 times as efficient as running, but yeah, you don't sweat.
That's right.
Now, so I understand this device, Bemer, has been around for 15 years in Europe and just recently got introduced to America because we have FDA regulations, all kinds of things. Now, so how many people are there in the world that are using Bemer?
So there are more than 1 million users around the world, and Bemer is in 55 countries around the world also.
Is it FDA approved today?
Yeah, the Bemer is FDA registered, so it's a class 1 registered device. That means it's as safe as a Band-Aid and anybody can use it. And we've also done the studies and submitted them for class 2 approval.
Right. Now, for people who have some chronic conditions, how long would it take for them to use Bemer before they see some results?
Normally, we recommend at least 6 to 8 weeks of Bemer use because that's when people start getting the best results.
Right. Now, how do I know the results are not just some psychological placebo effect?
That's a good question. And so here you can see a picture of this horse who's got the Bemer intensive applicator on his neck. And this is a thermographic detection of the skin surface temperature. And at the start of application, you can see there's barely any blood flow. After 2 minutes, the increase in blood flow. And after 3 minutes, there's a larger area perfused with blood flow. So this is good for race horses too.
Right. Well, just to clarify, the horse is not an employee of our TV station, has never seen the presentation you gave. Well, thank you so much.